Attention, engine 11, 911 Battalion 1. Respond on telephone alarm from Newark PD, signal 8, station 1471. That's at the intersection of South Orange Avenue, South 10th Street, reporting a school bus fire at this location. Attention, engine 11, 911 Battalion 1. Respond on the telephone alarm, signal 8 from Newark PD, station 1471. That's the South Orange Avenue, South 10th Street, reporting a bus on fire at this location at 141272.
Battalion 1 received and responded.
Reporters. Engine 11 go. Please show what the ambulance has left. I received that 3-story wood frame fire in the back. 1430. Everyone reported. What was that last transmission from Engine 11? Deputy will be advised. We got the call of the school bus fire at this location at South Orange Avenue, South 10th Street. Engine 11 stating he's in the rear of this location. Quarters Engine 11? Quarters Engine 11. Trying for quarters, you got heavy smoke in that area.
911 quarters, we have 3 buses on fire extended to the house. Battalion 1 headquarters.
See that? Is that the one? Sing a box on that? See that? Attention, engine 7, 6, 18, ladder 11, ladder 7, deputy 1, battalion 4, rescue 1. Respond on the signal 10, that's the station 1471, that's the South Orange Avenue, South 10th Street. Reporting 3 fire this location extended to the building. And engine 7, 6, 18, ladder 11, 7, deputy 1, rescue 1, battalion 4, respond on the telephone. That's the signal 10. Station 1471, that's the South Orange Avenue, 10th Street, reporting 3 vehicles on fire extended to the building, 141672.
Look the quarters. We extended the 2 buildings now. Rescue 1 responded.
You see that, rescue 1? Take engine, bring in water. quarters. Newark police respond for traffic control. We see that.
Battalion 1, Battalion 1.
Attention, Engine 5, Ladder 8, Battalion 5, switch to Channel 2. That's Engine 5, Ladder 8, Battalion 5, switch to Channel 2, 1418.
M4 is on the seat. Engine 7 Battalion 4, we have people trapped inside. Battalion 1 is on the same. Battalion 1 is assuming command. We got heavy fire in a third floor of a 3-story occupied multiple dwelling.
Heavy fire on the third floor.
Receive.
Receive 1418.
71 reported. Got signal 11 on it?
That's affirmative, Chief.
Battalion 4 quarters. Everyone in Battalion 4, where you go? Heavy fire, Chief. On the second and top floor, people trapped, address 374. Taxman. Please, everyone in quarters. Please, come on. Take it over. I'm doing first available.
I just said go on Channel 2. Receive.
And you take the shot. Everyone in quarters. If the ladder's not working, fancy, give me additional ladder. Other 5 on the 6.
Receive. Attention to 18, 15, 6, ladder 5, ladder 4. Respond on the second alarm from Deputy 1. That's the station 1471. That's the South Orange Avenue, South 10th Street. Second alarm at this location. Attention 18, 6, ladder 5, 10, ladder 4. Respond on the radio alarm from Deputy 1. Second alarm, station 1471. Orange Avenue, South 10th Street. For the second alarm, 142072.
What's that line? What's the 4 line? 18, what's that 4 line? Battalion 4, 18, what's the line?
Down 3/4 on Channel 2.
Battalion 4, it's happening 1. West, engage, fire, section 4.
Battalion 3/4 on Channel 2. Read that message.
Headquarters ladder 12, respond to South Orange Avenue, South 10th Street, second alarm, ladder 12.
I just received.
You see that? Attention engine 5, ladder 8, battalion 5, respond on the telephone alarm, signal 8. Station 1168. For West Market Street and Dr. MLK Jr. Boulevard for small outside fire.
Second, third floor. Got 3 lines in operation.
We see that.
Count 3's responding on second alarm. Floors on channel 2.
Engine 9 on channel 2.
We're one parties are taken up. They're going to go report back.
E1423.
Come on.
Go ahead, battalion 4. Transmission.
That's the negative, Chief. Inbox radio's fading out, Chief.
Please, Dave.
So, they didn't know what was on fire at this location. I assumed that it was from the South Orange Avenue.
Fine, 305, good intent. There's nothing here. Mark it in broad. We're available. Please, Dave. 71, engine 15. Come up South Orange Avenue. We need a line in the front.
Received, 15.
You got it. You heard. Everyone is short police on the scene. We see that working on the buses in the rear. All companies are still working. We see that shit.
Respond to South Orange Avenue and South 10.
Proceed, respond. Go back to channel 1. Ladder 6 and quarters. Engine 6 drive, you with the hydrant? Engine 6 driver, where's that hydrant? 318, we're having trouble with the hydrant. What the hydrant? Please, Dave. Patterson on scene. Charlie 1 to W on. 3-1. People checking the third floor. Make it up the song. Everyone repeat that. From the 53. Reinforceable entry on the third floor. All right, you made entry at the third division 3. Thank you. Everyone at quarters, one and second, on it for a second.
It calls W1 Chief, you have engine 18, engine 15, engine 26.
All right, this place, additional engine company up here. One of them take the hydrant on South Orange Avenue, South Orange Street, and feed it.
Correction, headquarters, engine 5, what terminal 2?
That's correct.
Receipt. Okay,
95 quarters. Go ahead with the message, Ranger 5.
Engine 5 on channel 2, go. Engine 5, you say you found nothing in that area. We received no additional information.
Yeah, I received that. We made it at 305, unit 10. Who's the next new engine to the fire? Fire up there, feeder 15 engine on South Orange Avenue. Go to channel 1.
I received the engine 5. Switch it back to channel 1. South Orange Avenue and South 10th Street, receive?
Vision 3, we don't see any fire extensions. Line 4 is on the thing.
Receipt.
The counter 3 is on the scene.
We see that.
Line 1 is up on.
Headquarters to Deputy 1.
Everyone.
Chief, can you give me a confirmation for the address? I'm getting multiple calls about something burning on South Orange Avenue.
Yes, we're working on South Orange Avenue at 6 Avenue. Take your address.
Receive that, Chief.
It's just on the scene.
Receive that.
Deputy 1 of Battalion 4, can I get a progress report?
Headquarters on 2 Receipt.
Battalion 1 is number you want? Deputy 1. Third floor, primary negative. Hey, third floor, primary negative? Fine. 3-6. Time 4. Deputy 1. Deputy 1.
Receive that, Chief. Letter 4 fast, same 1431.
I said it's cool out of city. We see if you can open up the back of the structure. I'll just both the sides. Count the sides. Everyone is for it. We have a 3-story frame. Got a company working on it. Another 3-story frame with heavy smoke coming out of the top wall.
Appreciate that. 3-story frame, heavy fire coming out of the smoke coming out of the top loft. Down is 143272.
Fine, 1, 5, 4. 29 to headquarters. Attach us to this full time and we're on the scene.
1432.
91 to the 5. 91 to the 91 to the 71.
Engine 13, engine 13, 2.
Special ops headquarters.
Special ops.
We're on the scene at the fire.
Receive, man. On the scene. Receive engine 5 on the scene.
Quarters.
What else? The major sector, what else? On the third floor, we have heavy fire and fluid.
You want to go set for go ahead, do it. Go ahead, can you repeat?
This service is deputy one. Have heavy fire on the third floor, division 3, and the cellars.
Deputy 1 from engine 7, heavy fire on the 3rd floor, division 3 in the ceiling. Receive, Chief?
Okay.
15, where's that line?
Battalion 1 to Battalion 4.
What's alarm?
Everyone in quarters. There's the third one.
What's alarm? Proper.
Headquarters is engine 19, switch to channel 2. Engine 19, go to channel 2.
Engine 19, the headquarters are on channel 2.
Engine 19, be advised, I need you to respond to 18, number 1, 8 Mapes Terrace between Huntington Terrace and Schuyler Avenue for order of gas outside. Receive?
Receive.
Third alarm. Engine 14, 9, ladder 8. Respond on the radio alarm from Deputy 1. That's the station 1471. That's the South Orange Avenue, South 10th Street. Third alarm at this location, 143672.
Engine 18, what's the fire lane? Engine 18, what's the fire lane? Engine 18, what's the
Now you want to get out of here?
What do you want? Everyone go. People here, look, ASAP.
Third alarm.
I received.
Chief, what floor are you on? You got a line that can come to the third floor? Everyone required. Order emergency evacuation. All members get out of the building.
Attention all units by way of Deputy 1. All units evacuate the building by Deputy 1. Attention all units respond to station 1471. All units evacuate the building. Time is 14:38:72. Headquarters to all units. Respond to station 1471. All units evacuate the building from Deputy 1. All units evacuate the building.
Ladder 6 on channel 2, put us available.
I receive have you available on 143923.
Orders. Repeat quarters on channel 2.
Major 13, go for quarters on channel 2.
There's nothing showing. We drove all the way down to Montclair Ave. You can make it a signal 305, good intent. We're available.
Receive 143923.
Deputy 1A, the headquarters on channel 2.
Deputy.
Can you give me the company design?
Deputy 1, all units evacuate the building by Deputy 1. Attention all units respond to station 1471. All units evacuate the building. Time is 14:38:72. Headquarters to all units. Respond to station 1471. All units evacuate the building from Deputy 1. All units evacuate the building.
Ladder 6 on channel 2, put us available.
I receive have you available on 143923.
Orders. Repeat quarters on channel 2.
Major 13, go for quarters on channel 2.
There's nothing showing. We drove all the way down to Montclair Ave. You can make it a signal 305, good intent. We're available.
Receive 143923.
Deputy 1A, the headquarters on channel 2.
Deputy.
Can you give me the company design? First alarm, second alarm.
All right, Deputy 1A, stand by.
18 driver to 18 traffic. I'm at
Headquarters 2 to quarters. Headquarters 2 is on location.
Headquarters to receive that. Headquarters location 1441.
you want to go with the car?
We see that, Chief. One, all units prepared to initiate the call. All units. Headquarters engine 5, do you have car? Headquarters engine 5, do you have car?
Engine 5 has car.
Headquarters engine 6, do you have car?
Engine 6 has car.
Headquarters engine 7, do you have car?
Engine 7 has car.
Headquarters engine 9, do you have car?
Has car.
Headquarters engine 10, do you have car?
Engine 10 has car.
Headquarters engine 11.
Go for engine 19.
Jane, do you have car? Headquarters engine 14, do you have car? Headquarters engine 15, do you have car?
Engine has car.
Headquarters 18, do you have car?
18 has car.
Engine 26, do you have car?
Engine 26 has car.
Headquarters engine 29, do you have car?
29 has car.
Headquarters ladder 4, do you have car?
Ladder 4 has car.
Headquarters ladder 5, do you have car?
Ladder 5 has car.
Headquarters ladder 7, do you have car?
Ladder 10 has car.
Headquarters ladder 7, do you have car?
Send an 8 out to Walnut and Railroad Avenue for an MBA.
You want to put the thief? Ladder 12, do you have car?
Ladder 4 has car.
Headquarters rescue 1, do you have car? Headquarters rescue 1, do you have car?
Ladder 5, why am I going to rescue?
Headquarters battalion 1, chief, you have car? Headquarters battalion 1, chief, do you have car?
County 1 has car.
Headquarters battalion, do you have car?
County 3 has car.
Headquarters battalion 4.
Yeah, 4 has car.
Headquarters deputy 1, chief, do you have car?
Deputy 1 has car.
Headquarters ladder 8, do you have car?
4.
Headquarters deputy 1, chief, be advised, all units have car at this time. Town is 1445. Received, chief?
36.
Seen it, deputy 1.
93 to the operation. When you live going.
I received that 1445, chief. Sigma 5, engine 37, that's the Walnut Street in New Jersey Railroad Avenue for a report of an MVA. from Battalion 5. I repeat, signal 5 from Battalion 5 to engine 27 at the Walnut Street and New Jersey Railroad for MVA.
100.
Repeat that, Chief.
Battalion 5 headquarters. There's no injuries at this accident. We got a 2-car MBA.
I'm repeating that 1440. Battalion 5, come back with that transmission.
Car MBA. Injuries at this time. No entrapment.
I received that 1047. Code is engine 27. You received that signal?
27 received, what responses?
1447, 87.
Battalion 3, ladder 5. Hey, Cap, I need 2 members with them all to the rear of the plus fire. Battalion 5 headquarters on channel 2. Is it possible to get a police car over here?
I received that. Be advised, Newark Police notified.
Received, thank you.
1448, 87.
That'd be fine, I do kind of go. 27's on the scene.
Where's it at? 1450, I was 87.
Denied.
Cap, come down 10th Street. Be at 12th Avenue, to feed ladder 11.
I see.
Sorry, Battalion 3.
We have an exposure garage on fire with heavy fire. We're trying to gain access through the brick wall.
Nice driver.
But Captain Engine 27 is going to remain in command over this. It's going to be a signal 305.
I received that signal 305, 145123.
If a unit doesn't show up shortly, they're going to follow each over to the 3rd precinct to file the reports there.
I received that.
It's a nice driver. Alright, 14.
Everyone reported.
Deputy 1, go back for the shift.
Transmit a fourth alarm. We got another explosion going on fire. Have them come in, let's see, from South 11th Street and 14th Ave.
Chief, you say having to come down 11th Street and 14th Avenue?
That's correct. 71 Battalion 3. Transmit that fourth alarm.
Now I agree to that. Back with that message.
I transmitted a fourth alarm. I'm sending you those copies. Everyone reported make an announcement. All companies stay out of the collapse zone.
Attention all units from Deputy 1, all units stay out of the collapse zone. Attention all units, respond on station 1471. All units stay out of the collapse zone from Deputy 1. Down 145472.
Battalion 3 to Deputy 1.
Battalion 3.
I need another company in the Charlie side rear with a blitz gun.
As soon as they transmit their force, we'll get your copies.
Attention, Deputy 2819 and 5, respond. On the radio alone, fourth alarm from Deputy 1, that's the station 1471. That's the South Orange Avenue, South 10th Street. All units come in by way of South 11th Street and 14th Avenue from Deputy 1. Attention, Engine 2819, Battalion 5. Respond on radio alone from Deputy 1, that's the station 1471. That's the South Orange Avenue, South 10th Street. All units respond on the fourth alarm going by way of South 11th Street and 14th Avenue from Deputy 1. 1457.
Battalion 5, receiver responded.
Receive that, Chief 1455.
Battalion 1 to Deputy 1.
Battalion 1.
Chief, with the one-story building on the Charlie side, we got fire pushing out at the roof level.
Great thing. Everyone reported on the Charlie side. So,
Receive that, Chief. Exposure side, on the Charlie side, 145672. 72.
145672. Headquarters to the quarters.
Headquarters, so go for headquarters.
What's the exact address that I exposed the building?
Headquarters 2, Chief Big Miles. It's in South Orange Avenue, South 11th Street, but Deputy 1 wants the fourth alarm units to come by way of South 11th Street and 14th Avenue. So it should be at South 11th Street and 14th Avenue side, Chief. Receive?
I received that. I'm gonna take that flight.
Receive that, 1457.
Down 3 to Deputy 1.
All right, Battalion First.
In the rear of the structure, I have members of Engine 11, Ladder 5, and 2 members of Engine 6. We got a list gun set up and situation.
All right, sir.
See that, Chief. 1458. Headquarters, Deputy 1.
Everyone.
Deputy 1, be advised, we got ladder 6 responding. Have it.
Deputy 1 reporter. Come up on ladder 6. You don't make them no available.
I receive that. Headquarters, ladder 6, take up. Ladder 6, take up.
Please don't charge that line. Do not charge that line.
Receive.
Headquarters to the quarters.
Headquarters.
Who's my first new engine on that floor?
That's Engine 28, Chief. Engine 28.
Have them come my way of 14th Avenue and 11th Street.
Headquarters, Engine 28. Headquarters 28. Respond to that location at the fire scene by way of South 11th Street and 14th Avenue. Did you receive that, 28? $1,500.
Engine 18, what's that 2.5? Engine 18, what's that 2.5? Headquarters to the Deputy 1. 18, what's that 2.5? One, where's the focus?
Headquarters, Deputy 1, come back to me, Chief.
Where's the focus?
That last shooting. Call with Deputy 1.
Alright, forget it.
Headquarters, Deputy 1, big guys. You was turning out. Can you come in with that message, Chief?
There's 2. That's the Charlie side of the, I guess, the Delta side exposure. You have a 1-story with
with heavy fire in the interior. We got exterior operations at the time. Receive?
Deputy 1 received that. Deputy 1 authority to receive that.
We see that. Headquarters 2, Deputy 1, we see that.
Battalion 3, the ladder pipe unit on the Delta side. You gotta move left and right on that garage.
Really, break that pin and come out. Come on.
Party. Battalion 1, Battalion 5. Engine 19, the Deputy 1 are on the scene. We're at 14th Avenue on 11th Street. We're going to bring a hydrant.
Did you see that, Deputy 1?
Deputy 1 talk to headquarters 2.
Headquarters of the 19 from Deputy 1, talk to headquarters 2 on that little. Did you see that?
Receive. Battalion 3 to Deputy 1.
Right, Battalion 3.
Make sure units on the Alpha side don't overshoot. Remember, we're back here on the Charlie side.
Okay.
Battalion 1 to Deputy 1.
Headquarters of Deputy 1, Chief. Battalion 1 trying to raise you, Chief.
Battalion 1 go.
Chief, we got engine 9 with water supply. They're going to take a 2.5 in the truck.
Come on, jump back. Jump on, guys. Jump back. Iron 4 to rescue 1.
Rescue 1.
Yeah, could you make your way over that 18-engine rig?
Receive. Iron 4.
Iron 4, guys.
Hey, Chief, you need us to bring our tools over? Iron 3. Battalion 3 to Deputy 1.
Battalion 3.
Hey, Chief, if you have some truck bodies, I could use a couple in the rear and the carry side.
Alright.
28.7.
Headquarters to Deputy 1, Chief. Headquarters to Deputy 1, Chief. Was this an occupied structure?
At this time, they all appear to be vacant.
We see that, Chief.
Everyone reported all searches that were conducted came back negative.
We see that, Chief. 1509.
Everyone reported progress report, all companies still working.
We see that, Chief. All companies still working. 1509.
We see the Deputy 1.
Went that 2.5. 19 went to 2.5.
Battalion 3. Battalion 3 to Deputy 1.
Battalion 3.
Hey, Chief, if you have some truck bodies, I could use a couple in the rear and the carry side.
Alright.
28.7.
Headquarters to Deputy 1, Chief. Headquarters to Deputy 1, Chief. Was this an occupied structure?
At this time, they all appear to be vacant.
We see that, Chief.
Everyone reported all searches that were conducted came back negative.
We see that, Chief. 1509.
Everyone reported progress report, all companies still working.
We see that, Chief. All companies still working. 1509.
We see the Deputy 1.
Went that 2.5. 19 went to 2.5.
tuna hash is coming. He won't bother the rescue. You went to high.
More pressure on the tuna head. Charlie 1 to Deputy 1.
He was on a blip in the Charlie side, working the main, as well as 2 hand lines, working the 1-story building on the Charlie side. Deputy 115. One employee. I got one address for the exposure building on the Avenue.
We see that. Exposure building 370 South Orange Avenue. We see it.
All 71 employees, progress report, working.
We see that Chief 1517, all company still working.
Three feet to Deputy 1.
71.
Are those buildings occupied, Chief?
At this time, they appear to be empty.
Come again?
At this time, no.
Copy.
Headquarters 2 Alpha to 3C.
3C.
You available as an escort if I need it?
71 employees.
Deputy Chief.
That's affirmative.
So 3C. Now, the building was occupied.
We see that. Of course, Deputy 1.
It is respond.
Receive. Headquarters, Deputy 1. In route. Receive.
Headquarters 52.
Go for headquarters 52.
Can you respond over to Campo?
Receive.
Everyone.
Chief, we just received a report from a caller stating that 154 South 10th Street, she sees another building, another house, this location. Would that be in the same area?
What's the address?
Be advised, that'd be 154 South 10th Street.
Cross Street?
No problem. We had an English barrier. English barrier. 7 Street. Got to cross the Jefferson Street and Adams Street for report of a backside alarm in apartment 4B. That's 4 Bravo. 1521 hours, they said.
20. Respond.
1521, 23.
Everyone employees, you get a Cross Street?
All the information the caller gave me. 154 South 10th Street. No cross street.
And you look? All right, yeah. I'm going to be heading towards Central. Everyone employees, unit Received.
Of course, Deputy 1 coming up with that, Chief.
I was trying to
Of course, Deputy.
waiting at the 373 South 10th Street.
273 Street.
373 South 10th Street is where we're operating next to.
364
should be built for traffic.
Appreciate. Headquarters Deputy 1 from Engine 11, he said he's operating at 371 South 10th. Receive.
Company there, second.
Appreciate it.
Company 1 of Battalion 5.
Battalion 5.
Company 1 of Battalion 5.
Battalion 5. How are your message, Deputy 1? Receive. Engine 13, ladder 6, responds on telephone alarm signal 413. That's the 154, 150 South 10th Street. Got to cross through the Central Avenue on 11th Avenue for report of a possible smoke. That's for engine 13, ladder 6. The responds on telephone alarm. Signaling station 1413. That's the 154 South 10th Street. Got to cross 11th Avenue for report of a kitchen fire. 1524 hours later.
Into the Charlie side.
Of course, Deputy 1, he's saying the company's on the Charlie side. It's overshooting. The company's on the Alpha side. Receive, Chief.
It's the reverse, Chief. The company's on the
Alpha side.
with the company.
On the, you see that? Company's on the Alpha side. It's overshooting. The company's on the Charlie side. Deputy 1.
Please, sir.
Headquarters 5, the headquarters on Channel 2.
Headquarters 5, go.
Headquarters 5. ID me as Battalion 6. I'll be a battalion chief to do service in the city for the duration of the fire.
I received that, Headquarters 5. Be advised, we need you to respond to 154 South 10th Street. That's 154 South 10th Street. Got to cross through the Central Avenue on 11th Avenue. Second floor.
Engine 27, headquarters 1, the scene established command for investigating.
See that, engine 27, 1525,
719, driver to captain, driver to captain. Engine 19, you're on channel 2, go to channel 1. Battalion 6 to quarters on channel 2.
Battalion 6, go.
Did you receive my last message?
That's affirmative. You're acting as Battalion 6, correct? We need you to 154 South 10th Street. Got a cross street of Central Avenue and 11th Avenue.
Driver to captain, driver to captain.
Engine 19, switch to channel 1. Engine 19, switch to channel 1.
The response on channel 1.
That's affirmative. We got a working fire on channel 1. Headquarters. Battalion 6.
Battalion 6, engine 13, are you responding? Engine 19 is shut down. Engine 19 is shut down.
Receive engine 19 shut down 1527. Headquarters 7 South Orange Avenue and South 10th Street. South Orange Avenue and South 10th Street. Headquarters 7 1027 25.
Sir, the guy wants.
Yeah, be advised, engine 19 is overheated. The mechanic is on location checking it out.
What is that? On the scene, Orange Avenue and South 9th Street.
1528.
Battalion 6 to quarters on channel 2.
Battalion 6 is up.
Any mutual aid in the city at this time?
Battalion 6, come back with that transmission.
Do you have any mutual aid in the city at this time?
Be advised that we're reaching out to the county now. We're trying to get a couple units to come down now.
Receive.
1528.
There was no CO readings from the apartment. We advise intent to replace the battery. Terminate command, go available.
Receive that 1529, 87.
Battalion 6, engine 27. 27. Cap, start making your way towards South 10th Street near Central Avenue. On Newark 154. To it.
That's you. Oh, that's good. We have ladder 12 still using a theft ladder pipe on the 1 story on the Charlie side. Engine 19's rigged. We have no handline operation at this time. Blitz gun is shut down also. We're attempting to pump through them using engine 28 on a hydrant. Wait, please.
Battalion 3 to Deputy 1 for the progress.
Right, Battalion 3.
Chief, on the Charlie side, we got a blitz gun set up. We got the tech gun going from engine at 11. We got 2 engine 3/4 handlines working on the garage pump.
Engine driver.
Property 154 South 10th. Ordinary frame 3-story. Ill advised. Nothing showing.
Station engine 13. 1533. Yeah. Appreciate that, Chief. Chance not available in there, 1532.
The guy is live. You check it out, that 10th Street.
Yeah, it was 1060.
Yeah, operator.
I believe you had to South End.
$13 and quarters.
13 go.
We have unattended cooking, signal 308.
Attention, all units respond on station 1413. Wait, engine 13, ladder 6. Headquarters 5 and 6. That's it.
Time 6 and quarters.
96 up.
Engine 13 or remaining command. 96 available. I'll be responding to South 9th Street Firehouse. Any additional runs on the post.
I received that 1534.
Battalion 5, Deputy 1.
35.
154 South 10th Street is unattended cooking. There's a 308.
Please stay, thank you.
Ladder 7 from ladder 4, you're overshooting the building. What's the status? Everyone aboard.
Deputy 1?
Nothing is still working.
I see that, Chief. All companies still working 1538.
Everyone at Battalion 4, how's it look? Battalion 4 will make our way to your flight. Please stay.
What's the status?
Everyone aboard.
Deputy 1?
Nothing is still working.
I see that, Chief. All companies still working 1538.
Everyone at Battalion 4, how's it look? Battalion 4 will make our way to your flight. Please stay. No.
Engine 13 reports.
13 go.
13's available with a small unattended cooking. It's out.
I receive that. Get 1041.
Turn off the tank.
96 quarters, channel 2.
Battalion 6 go.
What Newark companies are available in the city now?
Engine 13, 20, correction. Engine 13, 27, ladder 6.
All right, received. Can you move engine 13 up to engine 11's quarters, please, with ladder 6? So mutual aid.
Stand by. Stand by. Chief Scales is going to give you a call.
Received.
Engine, you want engine? Raise your chief. On the raise your chief. Can you see that, Deputy 1? Engine, raise your chief.
Raise 11.
Chief, be advised, you do have partial collapse in the on both.
Please say Deputy 1 report.
What? Deputy, rear. We see that.
Hey, 4. Goodbye now. Now we're so fire in the field. A lot of fire, so come on out.
Attention all use in the field. Attention all use in the field from Deputy 1. At station 1471, partial collapse in the rear of both structures. All units come out. Attention all use spawn station 1471. Partial collapse in the rear of both structures from Deputy 1. All units come out. 154372.
Battalion 5 to quarters on channel 2. I'll be available on channel 2 on the air.
I received that Battalion 5. 1543, sir.
Ladder 6 on channel 2. You can put us available. We're man on the air for next driver.
I received that 1543, sir.
Engine 13 to quarters. We're available. Do you have another assignment for us?
That's a negative at this time, engine 13.
Receive 13, return in the quarters.
1544, he says. See that, Chief?
Battalion 6 to quarters on check.
Battalion 6 off.
Advise that 9th Street Firehouse is inaccessible for mutual aid, and let him know I'll be responding to Clinton Avenue Firehouse to respond out of there with mutual aid.
I received that 1545, he said.
71 Battalion 1. Battalion 1. Hey, Steve, can you give me a private report? Chief, we got two hand lines working on the one-story Charlie side structure, as well as one blitz nozzle. Oh, everyone Battalion 1. Is that fire compliant to that building? Hey, Chief. Is the fire compliant to the building? Fireman is confined to the one-story structure in the rear. We have roof collapse, so it's knock spots underneath. Everyone, I did tie this fire to this building.
Could you repeat that, Chief? You cut out at the end.
I got there. There's a little fire going on.
Appreciate that. Fire's confined to the fire building at 1548.
Nine, 6 quarters, channel 2.
6 go.
Put me out on Clinton Avenue. I got a Maplewood engine or a truck. Is there another engine company coming?
That's affirmative. West Orange engine.
Appreciate it. I'll advise you under here.
1550 hours. They said.
Of a guy on their way there. Battalion 6, you also have a guide on the way there.
Receive. Chief, any in calls on channel 2?
Meanwhile, we're going to dispatch them out on channel 2.
Racist.